So I kind of have a love-hate relationship with riverbeds and water crossings. And if you've ever done a lot of water crossings, you know that they can be quite tricky, and sometimes they go well and sometimes they don't go well. And when they don't go well, you end up spending quite a lot of time clearing your bike of water. One of the trickiest things that you will find in water crossings, other than very, very deep water, obviously, is when you have rocks underneath the water. So when the water is deep and you have rocks under the water, and then you throw in swift water, it's the trifecta that will do you in.
This is the hardest and scariest river crossing, and the only one I got off and walked beside the bike. It's basically on a waterfall, and it's deep and the rocks are big under the water. The water is so high on the bike it's sputtering and doesn't want to run, so I have to keep the revs up. This is actually going back down because I wasn't running my camera on the road.
I made a video about how to do water crossings, how to assess them, so you can check out that. I'll put it in the pop-up right over here. But the area that I didn't cover in that, and it's something that I've kind of discovered riding recently, when you have deepish water with big rocks underneath, how do you keep from falling over? And there's one secret, and it's not that easy, but if you do it, you'll find that your water crossings will go much more smoothly. So that secret is very simple, and that is you come to the crossing, and this is assuming that it's not that long, and you line things up. You line up and you pick your line. You try and pick the smoothest line that you can. Sometimes it can be difficult to see the rocks under the water, but if you can see the rocks under the water, it's a big help. So you pick the smoothest line that you can find, and then you get in balance. That's very carefully having the bike exactly upright. And you aim the tire straight. You pick a point on the other side of the river and aim for that and go straight for that. And staying in balance is the key. So then you roll on your throttle, you pop the clutch out, not super aggressively, but smoothly, and you fire it across, not too fast, but you keep some momentum going. So the tire continues to roll over the rocks. Because what happens is when you have a couple of things that can go wrong. One is your rear tire gets on a big rock and you get high centered and you can't touch the ground. The ground's too far, or maybe it's too slick. You go to put a foot down and it's too slick and you slide out, right? And you want the tire to continue to roll. If it keeps on rolling, you're golden, right? And then the other thing is sometimes you tend to get a deflection from the front or the back tire that will kick the bike to the side, to the right or to the left. And in that situation, you end up on your butt in the water. And that's a very bad situation to be in. So by keeping the bike exactly upright and firing it forward, when you hit those rocks, instead of them going right or left, the bike will only go up. And you keep that in balance and you keep going to the other side. And it's a very simple technique, but very effective. You can't always do it, but when you can, it works very well, and it will really transform your water crossings. Check out my other videos, and if you like this kind of stuff, follow me for more, and join me again next time on Expat on Two Wheels.